is it so goddamn loud? It's so bright too. The game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Yeah. Let's do this. Oh god, I gotta do voices. No. That walk was brutal. This cabin is amazing. Who am I with? I don't trust you. You don't look fucking. You look crazy. You look like you'd be crazy. Don't like you. Full kitchen, running water. How did you find? All right, first problem. They found a cabin in the middle of nowhere. All right, let's. Finally, okay. I wasn't even looking at the names. Anatoly is this damn guy, but the squirrel is he? All right, really good book and piece. All right, Mariah, I can't wait to talk. Okay, so she has allergies. I'm sorry, everyone must be the dust. Karen, but Karen's. Why is Karen spelled that way? Her name's Red. Karen. Is it Karen? I've never met anyone named Karen. Get those allergies under control, Mariah.
With cooking companions, you're gonna be on the menu if you're not careful.
Karen's fucking dead. Gregor. Don't worry, guys. The little elves here to make this cabin shine. Are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. I guess we have to go on. Get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stews. Let's gather up some firewood, okay? Give it to me, little guy. I'll tidy up when we come in. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Haha. Allergies, there's nothing. Some joke about Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, totally. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. She found the treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. I totally knows what makes fools were in good hands. I think that slime molds but most delicious. Well, certainly not. I wrote the fungi. Do you think there's person that will tell me? I can figure that out. You can be the canary in a coal mine and totally not ending up of course here. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. Yeah, kill a brown bear, a wolf, and then you got some food. I read up on 10 different techniques in Cantat. Number 1 is Anatoly. Food, I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. Come up empty-handed. Some food brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. And Anatoly and makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly, and you nod. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright, everyone's. You better bring me back good stuff to be able to cook with, then. Alright, they better bring me back good food to cook with, because I swear to God, if they don't, I'm gonna kill one of them. Or they're gonna die from my cooking. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, the 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. Thank Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial: to save the game, right-click or hit escape button on your keyboard to pull the menu. Oh, save. I'm gonna be a spastic saver. This menu would also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen. Well, I've got a. What? Calvin, what the fuck is the? Nah, dude. I need a break from Resident Evil. Last time I played, I was gonna freaking break my keyboard. Please note, going back to the main menu or saving or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? In real life or in game? I'm gonna say, of course, in game. Is that so? Look at you. I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Right. It looks like Karen will remember that. Anyways, I'm going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. She did not like the fact that I stood her up. The first achievement I got is butter them up, but you butter them up or you wind up on the chopping board. Karen has the living room and starts dusting a little. You decide to look around the kitchen to find the ingredients for a tonight. Totally, you never know what you find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may reveal that searching the area more than once. Give it a try. What area do you want to search first? Let's hit the drawers first. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Cupboards. The first 30 cupboards is empty and totally must put the spider somewhere else. Behind the wood pile, there's something but cobwebs back there. Thankfully, no spiders. Huh? You check the drawers above the mouse hole. Oh. Some kind of mold's growing on one of those. Maybe Kara will find it appetizing? You check the cupboards again. Just the mouse turds and cobwebs. You look a bit closer. This is the pile of Norway spruce. You check the drawers above the something is making it difficult to open. You pull it open with all your might.
Whee! Cabbage!
What? That's not what I expected. So no. Onion is here. Like my cousin Corbin says, I rise to the occasion. It's always merry raspberry.
Oh, yeah.
Potato. Cabbage stuffed me into this drawer. I'm pretty sure it counts as kidnapping. Yeah. We're the chumpettes. Alright. Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret chumpettes recipes. Collect them all. I'm a 5-star chef. Tutorial. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat free. You unlocked your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chumpettes! Let's move out. I'm saving. Saving. Yeah, I'm saving. Oh, I saved in three places. I wonder what you just saw was real. Ouch. You're just like worried about what this means for your mental state. Probably means I'm going insane, and I just. This is what I get for playing with a knife. Oh no, I'm good. It's too dull for anything. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency gloves. Yep, got them. Karin, leave you alone. You start a fire with some wood and get the work on the there. It's an entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan or medium heat, heat some water with carrots, potatoes, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over a medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in it, you cook it for about 20 minutes. 10 onions will tenure and translate. Perfect. Next, mix some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. Back, more firewood than you ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Until age flying, growing the lead. We saw a red deal. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you're out looking at deer. That should come as no surprise. There are over 160 spiders here. Oh, 160? Yeah. Okay, so she obviously doesn't like spiders. Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No, almost all of them were near the couch. You're gonna sleep on the couch. Isn't there bedrooms? That's where there's 16. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere. I'll be sleeping in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen, I'm telling you, take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. And entirely, it's far louder than a lumber yard. Sweet dreams, shop. You turn your back to the bubbling stew and try. Take a bite. This tastes perfectly good. Pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. Let's go, baby. You sit at the table and ask everyone to dig in. Tea. Yeah, I'm not gonna be chopping block. Good. I really didn't cut myself. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Yeah, thank you. You must be a world-class chef. I don't like how you're staring at me, bro. Karen turns quiet. It's bland as hell. Oh, you fucking... You bitch. Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. You could probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we should use some bread to utilize it for new vescha, no strawberries, and some jam. For some jam, nobody cares piss week. Everyone laughs as Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you more happier than cooking for a great meal for friends. This could be very well the best save you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0? Day 1. I was gonna say, get the... I survived one day. Yeah, he's safe. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? It's about 1 hour until dawn. Will you two pipe down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Yawn. Gregor and the boards inside aren't even making much noise yet. I didn't bring him any supplies, remember? We gotta get a head start and gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There's a small one in the bathroom. Alright. Actually, I did see a centipede by the snake. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's try for more than wild sorrel today. If you're a lucky little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? And until these herbalism books start there are more species of plants out here to eat, so leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I wake up early to go fishing, so these two like meat, these two don't. You're up, Karen. We'll get the deserve the trout at the very least. Maybe you'll a red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. Haha. I'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Yeah, so 2 people are at least omnivores, the other 2 are vegetarians. Leave the cabin, hop in their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have the dwarves chomp at to keep you company. Tora, each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice and the day will end. Choose wisely. Would you like to check out today? Yeah, I'm gonna save. Do I get a new recipe, chop with the chomp pads? Do I go to the bathroom where there's a centipede? Oh, bedroom, bathroom. I'm intrigued by what the bedroom looks like, actually. I'm gonna go to the bedroom. That's other beds. That's interesting. Karen and Dolly kept the room pretty clean. The only one of them made their bed. Who still makes their bed? You look underneath one of them. You found some extra emergency supplies. You decide to look through them and start planning your next meal. Oh, that was it. We're back. Teehee. It's pretty rare to be scared alone. It's not. Who know the big guy would be scared of? Shut up. I don't understand. I don't think anyone understands it before. It's just a American, not a mother. I don't know, this is so hard that your ears ring. Oh my god. Chill. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Is that right for hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouse to feed, right? Oh, so I'm the murderer. I'm the psycho. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. And please explain, big guy. Burger looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's just leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries in the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found some wild sorrel. Is it going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone's looking at you for an answer. You decide to do uninventory of all the ingredients. Takes you a while, but you decide to spice some cabbage rolls. These are the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, ready to pot in the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion. Where do we get rice? Oh, the emergency supplies. Onion and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You can use your hands to mix thoroughly, and decide to wash your hands after it will come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly throughout the cabbage leaves, you roll them up and string it around until they're in one piece. Place the cabbage on the little skillet, overlaying the heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top, covering it, bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage simmer for about 40 minutes. Make sure the base. You would cook the cabbage rolls. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatolia looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch them attend as they all take their first bite. We're back at this scene again. That's pretty darn good. Oh, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetable soup tasted better, and I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spread some of the liquid on the top, you think better. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking, it's really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Did I eat any of it, or did they just eat all my food? All the food. That's a little... Wait, where am I sleeping? You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. What's not happening?
Sonic the
What?
Hedgehog.
Is there actually, like, there's something I'm missing, but I'm not exploring the house, and so it's... Oh my god. No, this is gonna be... She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him. You leave us, let us sleep in. Not today. Storm clouds are gathering around outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. You're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we'd use most of it for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but used a lot what we had. Your burger is also correct, but it's high in the area. It's wedding. We foolish enough to go out and look for food today. Though I think it will flood. Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground. That doesn't mean we're safe from flood waters. It's possible they can't be prepared. We're losing a regard. There's nothing to worry about. We always have enough food if, you know, you kill someone and eat them. Like, kill that goddamn squirrel that he has. I think Gregor is right, Karen. It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. She's right, Karen. Failed to prepare, prepare to fail. And I told you, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There's plenty of edible fools and has maybe a few minutes I'll plot our route on some paper. Let me help the little guy. And head to the Brian and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, your life cannot make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? I don't trust this goddamn red-haired bitch, but at the same time, I've got to keep her on my side because she's most likely the one that murdered someone. But at the same time, I'm gonna go for her. Mariah is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. Hello, Mariah. Which one of them is your favorite? The romantic one, the crafting one, the scary one.
Oh yeah, Gabe, apparently there's 4 things that you get from one specific parts of the cabinet, specific things.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Not fair.
So go to the same area all the time. and then you play through it again and you go to the same the entire time.
You know,
Why did you have the kitchen for 5 days straight? No more!
personally, I would prefer the scary one. I already read the entire thing. It wasn't scary at all. The surface level horror achieved imitation of real horror. Ending with the woman screaming, that doesn't even count as an ending. You tell her it's a prequel to another book. You're kidding, right? I lost all faith in authors. You know Frankenstein, right? I don't mean the 1931 film, but I mean the book by Mary Sherrill. It started with the boat from... I haven't read the book yet! It definitely is... Or say than the film. Or this book. Mariah is judging your choice hardly. You're pretty sure she'll remember that. How was I supposed to know the horror was an actual good horror? Alright, you know what? Screw off. Come back from the meeting. Rigor is blushing slightly. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright, everyone, we have our route. Let's beat those rain crowds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? It sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. I don't get to choose. I just get to choose who I talk to today. Huh? Radio? What's going on with the radio? You didn't even notice it when we walked in. Someone leave the radio here. Looks newer than anything you've seen before. It seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. Got the strange radio. What should you check out? I'm gonna inspect the kitchen. You have nothing better to do so you take chop-bats. Hello, cabbage, onion, biscuit. Biscuit is the one that throws me off out of all these. Strawberry and
That's
potato.
not biscuit, that's bread.
No, they refer to it as biscuit.
Bread.
Good to see you.
We have cabbage, onion,
Thought you abandoned us.
raspberry,
Why are you trying to fool me?
bread.
Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much.
Oh,
I-
you're right.
I am a goddamn murderer, aren't I?
You're right, it is biscuit.
Raspberry. No thanks. The vegetable stew? Gross. You already stunk up the cabin last night. It's... Spare us a retreat. Onion. You don't smell as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Aren't you going to give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey. Ever notice those 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters. That's why you should spend more time with us. Right? Of course. You have the perfect recipe for you today. Make sure the kitchen smells nice afterwards. And it'll impress dinner guests. You received the brochette recipe. Don't burn down the cabin making it, okay? You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompettes. Mosey out. Close. I like the chompettes more than my human friends. My human friends are pricks. Mariah's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside, and until they found some more berries, but nothing will free us, all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers, we don't have enough food, even with rationing to last if there's a big storm. We get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. You try cooking a little less this evening. You nod. Thank you. You've done a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Tee-hee-hee. Mariah, we'll remember that. Alright, good. I'm getting in good with Mariah. That's the one person I actually wanted to get in good with. The relationship is stronger. Yeah, I'll teach you to cook. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Don't be down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Well, technically, some things have natural sugar, so you can spice it up with that, but alright, fine. I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek! You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous. On our way back. Hues of orange, red, and a little bit of purple poking out. God damn it, you jerks. I want to see that. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect sailors delight tomorrow. That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. You must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights you could even see on the tips of the mountains. That rumbling sounded like a dying calf. You looked from person to person, determining who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I recognize the sound anywhere. Guilty. Looks embarrassed with the glass effort, honestly. I'm gonna call it now. I'm the goddamn murderer of the group. Especially with how the freaking people are like, yeah, just... I'm the only one that's not hungry. You search for your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old little ahem. Those who have done it do not want it. Who have it don't want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lightens up. I got it. Is it hunger? Correct. Wah. Yeah, I was going to guess that. So what's on the menu tonight? Bread and jam. You crush the berries, the small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But it's homemade jam is to die for, haha. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah. Everyone laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it's got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Oh, I'm not gonna get the nice dinner scene. I didn't make anything great. You go to bed, wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You're trying almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades are getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling into the river, and it's like, someone's stabbing me! You didn't want things to come to this, but you're exhausted with all of the options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks in the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing under your waters, but it won't drown, it won't drown, it won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the skies. As you sink to the bottom, as you take your last grasp, you see what was on your back staring at your eyes. But you don't even have enough air in your lungs here. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, what the hell was that? Dead person. I knew it. I'm a fucking murderer, aren't I? I'm a murderer, and those are the weights of my sins or something. Sorry, you're making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gru? I have a dark past, don't I? And I'm fucking. And I kill people. I was a murderer once, wasn't I? And then I became friends with them. Or I'm a cannibal. I'm calling it. Okay, let's just try to get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and goes back to bed. You shouldn't just dismiss the fact that I started yelling in the sleep. I expect it for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is up and awake in heaven. You hear the front door open and slam quickly. Anatoly sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors takes warning was more appropriate for today. May clear up by tomorrow. Not by tomorrow. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's I think that's the first time any of them sworn. That's all he has going for him, and I was expecting her to swear the first two. Eek. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Ha ha ha. Knock it off, you two. Right, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance it'll clear up tomorrow. So she's the math whiz. He's the book nerd. Just memorizes everything. He's handyman. She's bitch. I was bored stiff, so I read a book and looked at precipitation levels. Oh, they're both book nerds. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd. Called it. Why didn't you read it? Eek. Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. The bookshelf has great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How'd you arrive at 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply by the factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of it just down. It's similar to blah blah mu. Okay, mu x mu I y minus mu l mu m. Don't remember what that Greek letter is equals 0. Where? So this is the first thing you need to understand. Minutes of explanation feel like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. But Mariah, that was all inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. Yeah. I didn't understand a word of it. Haha. And it totally turns to you. Anyway, there's no saying how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until the flood waters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make some right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. I think you're gonna have leftover berries and some bread and a raspberry pan. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone's stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out of the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Oh, never mind. I'm not the murderer. They are the murderers. They will get cranky and kill me. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check on the champettes.
Hello.
You're goddamn loud, Cabbage. Don't worry, as the leader of the champettes, I'll make sure none of us humans know about it.
Onion.
That big guy wouldn't try to eat me like an apple. And so don't tell him about us. Ha ha ha. Are you plans going awry? Ha ha ha. Another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No. Her business is now toast. God damn it, the bread is just goddamn Enzo. That one's been done to death. Don't you know about how raspberry milks were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry.
Raspberry milkshake. You let out a lot of a groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. I wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Ha ha ha. Well, it's worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual trumpet comedy competition this year.
Raspberry. Onion.
Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't think of eating us if you're hungry. Trumpets stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry.
Rain or shine. Feast and famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat that line, or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Champettes, move out. Champettes somehow manage to close the drawer on themselves, bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen interrupts you as you bring in the food. It took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread and the mason jars. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Oh, I've got a knife! Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor is right. And Tully, will mare spores give us food poisoning? I am no scientist, sorry. Let's pick off as much as we can. Technically, I don't think so, if it's a minimal amount. And depending on the mold. We can't leave with the flood water, so we had to blast this. Everyone grandly nods, ripping apart their pieces like a pack of balls. Gregor seems to unhitch his haul and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Plenty of rainwater outside, so we did dehydration, but it's the storm over. No, should we clear up if we give it a chance? And I tell you, where are you getting that information from? One of the books in the bookshelf about the climbing here. You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lie. Eek. I've seen him reading. The little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart. I can tell he's just staring at the pages thinking it. What do you think? I'm gonna say he reads. He must be going blind then. I should have saved. I forgot saving is in this game. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something up like that. You're infernally anyone, Anatoly. Thanks for backing me up. The relationship is stronger. Oh, I can reverse time. Good to have some positive around. Anatoly looks at you relieved. You think you'll remember that? I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. I better go to sleep with a fucking knife in my hand. Ten minutes later, Anatoly, hey, Karen likes to find someone's weaknesses and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Anatoly looks at you with a look of admiration. See you tomorrow. Yeah, you better. Looks as if he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that. Oh, the heart went up twice. Okay, good to have the nerds on my side and the strong man. The strong man can kill uh kill Karen if she comes at me. I have a knife, so I'm a cook, so I'm quite skilled with a knife. You go to bed very hungry. Oh, I didn't eat. I am not the one eating. They have been eating. So I am starving myself because of these pigs. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa. Incredible. Impressive. I wish we had a deer here. I was getting lower, but skip today's meal. Hello, Calvin.
I was so close.
What's up?
I literally just got on up to the platform, and then the train's doors closed and it left.
Oh my
I had to
god.
wait another 25 minutes.
I've had that happen before, and it's still worse. When it happened to me last, it was like 10 degrees outside, and so I was it was yeah, when it happened to me, it was in December, and I like got to the train, I just missed it. I'm like,
The guy that lives 2 doors down from me also like missed it, but he was a little bit behind me. So
Oh.
it wasn't quite as bad. We didn't really talk to each other until we just got in the elevator together, and I was like, "So that train, right?" He's like, "Yeah."
Dude,
You were gonna make it. I was like,
that's
"No, we just got him."
that's oh my god, why is everyone deciding now to come to go to the door? It's probably Enzo, right? No, it's Daniel. Yeah.
It was so cool.
I should save again.
I've never taken the green light that late. I was expecting it to be empty, but it was crowded.
No, yeah, it's
There was a dude smoking next to me. Like, are you kidding me?
yeah, it's usually crowded until like late at night. The green line, at least. Yeah, at least you made it back.
I made a joke. I was like, "Hey, I can take the pink line and go red."
No, I was gonna say you.
So get shot or robbed, speed run, 80%.
Yeah, I mean, pink line. Calvin, pink line, it just does a loop and goes
I know,
back
but
up.
the pink line does go to a place with a red line.
Yeah, you could.
And I
I would have said for you, would have just wait for the green line.
Yeah, but I had to wait 25 goddamn minutes.
Which one of these
There was a
looks
dude
more
who got off the metro when I did, and he started sprinting. I was like, "Why is this guy sprinting?"
Yeah.
And I realized.
No, the last time I tried getting I had to go for the train. I sprinted to the train because I almost missed it. The one I'm most relate with.
Yes.
Maybe this guy or no,
Not
her.
The one with the disgusted face? The sex hair girl?
I don't know. Maybe one of these two.
Embarrassed boy, goth boy, sexy haired girl, disgusted suit.
This is.
What game is
It's Cooking Companions.
it? Why are you playing that? Play
It's-
Resident Evil. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you get raged at Resident Evil?
I did. That's why I decided to
How
take
many
a
times
break.
have you died after the part?
How many times is it Resident
Maybe like once or twice, but I'm just too. I was too infuriated with that one bit. Yeah, Resident Evil 8 has an evil castle.
You have 5 people.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
there is
the
5 people,
house,
okay.
The domicile is evil.
Well, they're.
Because it's Residence Evil, right? Yeah, Calvin is utterly
Talking
shell-shocked.
about
He
the
doesn't
evil that
understand.
resides within Resident.
That's everything. Every residence has an evil place. Every residence has an evil person that lives in it. Everything is a Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm an evil person.
I know you are, Gabe. Just try harder. You the evilest
I beat
person
the
of
game.
them all.
Didn't take too long. I think my
Yeah.
time after was like 9 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that's like normal time
So,
actually.
Gabe, I have a question for you.
Okay.
If you could pick one of your songs to show to a small Victorian child and set it in a catatonic shell, which one of them would it be on your Spotify playlist?
Oh, I have so many songs though.
Would they put a small Victorian child chimney sweep, a small Victorian chimney sweep, into catatonic shock.
Maybe one or two. Maybe a couple, yeah.
Which one?
I don't know. I have to go through my playlist. I'll get back to you.
Get back to that.
You're the Reddit guy.
You.
The Reddit guy.
Ranking.
Oh my god. Alright. I can go back to the game.
I acknowledge my mistake and it won't happen again.
Yeah. It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting through history. Like Gandhi, which fasted for 30 days. 30 for a month, roughly. Only on water. So if we have water, you guys can be fine. Oh, you know what's also gonna be a factor is we're all in a cabin together. Only ourselves. Cabin fever is a real thing. It's going to make people stir crazy. I would know because I've been stuck with my family for a certain amount of time and I've gotten a little stir crazy towards my family. And until he leaves mumbling to himself. So passive aggressive. Okay. Everyone goes to separate areas. Karen is in the bedroom, Gregory is in the living room, Mariah is in the kitchen, and Antonia is in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? I'm gonna be quite honest. I want to talk with Mariah, but I'm also worried about Anatoly because he was angry. I don't know who to talk with.
Really? You want to speak with Anatoly because he's the Redditor?
He is the Redditor. But I'm gonna talk with her. Screw it.
Come on. The Redditor.
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Coming, huh? Why did you go to dead stare? I was just double checking if there's any food we might have missed. But I couldn't get the drawer open. Could you give it a try? You nod. Great. Why you go do that? I'm going to get some more reading done. She remembered that I want to talk with her. I like her necklace. It's a cool necklace. Later. Peace. You get the drawer to yank hard open. It's the yeah.
Hello.
That is her keeping you up at night. You just need to roll with it. Raspberry whispers so quietly that you lean over to hear. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyways, please don't let the others see us.
Cabbage.
That's right, Raspberry. Raspberry knows that the other ones are probably a little crazy. Part of being a chompette is secrecy. We don't want those coming to overhear our meetings, that would be. You shake your head. Good. Chompettes, roll on out. Everyone looking pretty down this evening. Ease, thinning out already. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Oh, that's right. He decided not to eat today. We all decided not to eat today. You go to bed with a growling stomach. Wake up. Oh, I said, wake up. Listen to Raspberry. Hello, Raspberry. You can fly. The rainfall is non-stop again. Did you have anything to do with this? You don't answer her question. Anyway, always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. Oh, she knows I'm crazy, doesn't she? At least I tried. I won't have a guilty conscience by the end of this. Go back to sleep, monster. What the hell did I do? I'm crazy. I'm a crazy. You tried to forget when Raspberry's conversation. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray. But he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. I am a murderer. I'm a Hannibal. You lie down on the tray and make your body flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns into courage, and he pushes you into the oven. And he stretches out his burning hand fills your lungs. You see him sneering back at you. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, no, never mind. They're all murders. And I'm the victim. Because that was probably Anatoly. Everyone seems to be sleeping later than normal. There's no sense that kept them awake all night. Yeah, the rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees. So, the lady that was drowning me was probably Karen. I think guess. I hear her stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night, it sounded alive. Gregory looks like he's a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. The floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it when we're running from after Gregor. I'm sure it'll shut up eventually. Ha ha ha. Mariah and until you go white as a sheet. How are we gonna find our way back? Well, we'll have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't think there's much longer we could put off eating. The group stares at you. It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. He looks super worried. They all gravitate to an area. You tell Grouper is putting on fake optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? You explain to Mariah how the size of person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. I wish I was as big as Gregor. I'm just getting your... Never mind, I'm not gonna continue. But, to be honest, I don't need to be all that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Split firewood and gaze at the stars. How boring is that? Depends on the person, it's but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. I realized I'd probably have to work with like one person throughout the entire thing. You think Karen leave the bedroom in order to like. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting the last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone can't take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all five of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their pieces of bread carefully, wondering how long it'll last. Karen is the first to finish hers. She chews a few bites and then a few hundred times before swallowing. Anatoly chews cautiously, opening his mouth before he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles. What happened to all the stuff we foraged? And Gregor just pops in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. Gregor. That it's still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can record more than 215 days a year. Did you ever think it would be raining that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What do you think it'll stop so soon? Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it'll be done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared. But you need to survive. We'll discuss next options between us. We go Mariah in the kitchen or Anatoly in the living room. Think about what you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. What did I do wrong? What did I do? I don't know what I did, but speak with Mariah, speak with Anatoly. What did I do wrong? I'm quite curious what this is. It's probably me just gonna be like, alright, I gotta fucking kill myself. But I have 3 hearts with her, 2 with him. Fuck it, I'm gonna work with Mariah. She looks, hey, Mariah looks relieved to see you. That was it. It just, I showed up. She's like, hey, alright, heart increased. She's like, thanks for showing up. How are you holding up? Better question, how are you holding up? Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah looking at you intently. She's getting a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I had to pick it out of the food the others make. But you respected that. Thank you. Mariah's looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Hey, full hearts. She will not be killing me tonight. But Karen might. You decide to check out the drawer. Of course I do. Oh, it's just potato. He'll be back. What takes away the labyrinth? What tunnels around the cabin? Surely you've seen mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. The feeling of Kodo is telling the truth. You realize some drool looking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You just get deadly sick if you tried. And for the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You know, something like this would happen, right? Never mind. There's no food now. I think it would be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation will help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number of the Bascal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR is 655 plus 4.35 times weight in pounds, plus 4.7 times weight in inches, minus 4.7 times age in years. Got it? For fun, let's try it out. And so on here, Mariah. She's Harris-Benedict. She looks like she's about 120 pounds and about 5 feet and 5 inches, about 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she'll need about 1,388 calories daily, but that's abnormally stationary. She'll be able to lay in bed all day and just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through those waters, we need to multiply that by 1.9. And so that she'll need 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration food properly, which you didn't. I guess that would wrap up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never at the time to speak again. Okay? He shut the drawer and went over the numbers again. I loved that conversation. That was amazing. That gave off the right sense of like, whoa. I don't think any of us can take much longer. I loved that. That was amazing. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah, I used to swim all the time near my house, so I'll probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No. Let me go instead. You won't get very far. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true. No, let me go, because I've done the least amount of activity, so I don't need to eat as much as you guys. No, idiot! No, you fucking idiot! You should. Potato just explained to you how this should go down, and you messed up because she requires more calories now, and now she's gonna be more hungry and more stir crazy. It's okay. No. I watched Anatolia's footage earlier. Oh, god damn. Now she looks like she's 20 years old. She looked like she was not 20. I know, look out for her. Just swimming until you find a higher ground and scout the area. Maybe find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, and Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches Mariah leave the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. Why? Why? Oh my god. Why did that? Because I'm the one that's most likely to survive, so I'm being selfish. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stands up, waiting and waiting. The sun has come completely set. One by one, everyone swiftly stops to bed. Get ready for bed and easily pass out. I get an achievement called Dead to Me, and just Mariah has left the cabin. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other one is guess. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong that you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. And you stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulder, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door open, tearing through the wooden logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill in the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips through the trees out by their roots, so the ground rocks into the pits. You have never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you travel through the fields of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch a glint of it in the sun, golden, and by magic the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, okay. That actually put shivers on my spine. Good morning. Do you think she made it to the higher ground? I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So it's now. Just wait, Karen. How long? It's almost been a day since she's left. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles away. Waiting is all we can do now. So it could be days before she gets back. What if we're just to eat mice? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we can discuss the next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I should never have eaten that much. I'm. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly don't agree, but they don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What should we do for today? I'm going to save. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, do you want to talk to the strongman, the hottie, or the redditor?
I'm talking to Karen finally.
Oh, the redditor, come on.
There's a bone in the floorboard. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. I can't. It's beyond that. I don't know where she came up with being the best swimmer. I guess it's the only one that would know that would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim back from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen sees deep in thought. Maybe it'd be better to leave her alone. Is it because I have such a high relationship with her that she didn't want me to die, so she went? She closed the door softly. I want the bone! I can't stop thinking about the vegetables, too. That'll be fine with bread and jam. I think it'll be fine with just the strawberries. Ha ha ha. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. You would too. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Good night, good night, good night, night. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sleep in a complete different room. What?
Yeah, you sick one.
Oh, of course I fucking do.
Or Gabe. You know what else?
I wake up in the kitchen. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. You cooked for the group today. Cook. Take out a cutlet of meat and begin inhaling. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Burger finally gets off the couch. Where'd you... All three of them look at you salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab off some of the plate and chart into the sea. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? A downward spiral. Hey, yeah. You explain how the meat is stored securely hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Where did I get the meat? Runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anna takes a cutlet from the plate, turning it back to his grip as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. I'm going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? What do you want? Who do you want to talk to?
The redditor. The redditor.
I'm talking to the redditor. You knock on the door first. Anatoly, you slowly open the door.
Yes, how's it going?
Thanks for checking in on me. You asked if you still feel sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. It's less know, the better. Where did the meat come from? You nod. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that. My relationship with him went up. It has such a cheerful... You leave Anatoly to go tidy up some of the parts of the kitchen. Hours passed and Mill gave everyone perseverance. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We waited long enough. What's for dinner? You want to ration meat better this time, and there'll be no dinner. Fine, I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow more than today. No arguments. Perfect. Everyone in the skies call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. I'm going to be stabbed. Am I getting the You have a strange dream. You are having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eyes are giving you the issue slightly, so you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to the chair with a long rope and prevents you from struggling. He rips the rope apart. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of his coals, holding it in front of his face. You can see his beard and his eyes watching you. He slowly brings it down the poking, aiming carefully for your eye. Before punching it through your skull, with a sickening crunch, the force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest, and the smell of the committing eye fills your nostrils. The blacksmith sends over you, spitting on your body. You wake up in a cold sweat. Okay. He turns to you, not smiling. He takes a look out the window. Do you notice anything? The waters have receded a little, but everyone is still bound to the trail is clearly visible. It's gone now. Good morning, big guy. Indoors person? You lucked out the window. Will Mariah make it back? I don't think she will. Give me 1 second. Sounds a little crazy, but every night about 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. Speaking also gurgling noises like she's trying to get the water out of her lungs. Have you heard her gurgle? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, they can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Yes! Oh my god! What the hell? No! Sometimes I hear her crying through the radio, but that's just a broadcast, right? Yeah! Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my god, that's actually putting shivers down my spine. Don't I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast? One step closer to the mirror. Oh, she's the one that got. That's what she would have wanted. What's gotten to her, darling? His eyes look at you begging. Bring us another slab, please. It doesn't have the stomach for it. I can get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Not Anatoly. The girl looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Grasp me from this secret hiding place. You cut into squares, adding in boiling kind of water. You taste bland without seasoning, but you serve it up right away. What's taking so long? You came back right when everything turned the wonky funky way. Boil it faster. Rose looks done patience. They're talking about how they could hear Mariah outside in the night. He served the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing chunks whole, like a duck when eating bread. And I tell you, creates ripples in the broth using a spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Every time you get so weak, you look over at Karen. You didn't notice you're starting to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Kara started right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are you supposed to do now? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatolia? Yes. I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage her plants inside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. No one else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. Swim back after a few hours. Right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. We need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let's sleep on it, okay? No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. Go off to bed, ravenous. Mariah, something is approaching. Onion. Onion. Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to crave for pre-pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? You shake your head. I got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. A fun factoid of a myth. People actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who believed that? Ha ha ha. There was even a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Ha ha ha. Anyways, you know the smell of left a raw onion in the room? It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into this room. Yikes. So can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. Please, we don't need another one stalking the halls. Yeah, Mariah tapping on the windows, crying to the radio. He heard a sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using most households around? Scared to death that I run into her. Don't make me tattle on cabbage about you. She can be mean as potato if you get on her bad side. Yeah, you're talking about Mariah, right? Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some of the ice skates. Slices, I can see her undefined kinds well later. Anatoly, we need to talk. I'm not letting you leave. You fell asleep again, so ravenous. We made it 10 days so far. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs in the bottom of a sack and then add 6 seconds on the top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in its journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs will tear the fox in half. There was such a loathing for the fox. You give him the only things you had for food, all those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing else left to eat. Absolutely nothing. It's an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. Nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth quickly fills with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods you can see to see your corpse. You wake up in a cold sweat. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in the corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, I tell you what yours is. Bad ideas. She's got a plan, Anatoly. Her whispers get into one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. You don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. Is that what that smell was? Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not winning any longer. You can see the glinting Karen's knife under her dress. She has a knife still. Who? Tension seems to be rising. You have 1 hour. Do. I'm gonna talk with Anatoly. Anatoly looks pale. Thanks for coming over here. Oh my god. Gregor told me he heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? I can see her peeking through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have to have her tormenting me anymore. You know it's in the basement, don't you? Wow, you aren't kidding anyone. You're just lying to yourself. Please get away from me. I haven't gone to the basement. You call everyone together for a meeting. Oh no, I fucked up. Wait, 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 wait. Oh no. How far back was this save? Okay, this is not too far back. I should have made. Yeah. Oh, this is all the way back here. Alright. I need to speedrun this again. Oh, I'm fucking 2 days behind.
Они вас никогда не простят.
Oh yeah, this is when they all go fucking creepy. Why does Karen still have a knife? By the way, why haven't we taken the knife from her from like day one? Can I click faster? I can click faster.
Onion!
Hello, onion.
Boy, boy! Boy, 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 boy! Onion, boy, boy! Boy, boy! Boy, boy! Onion!
I can tap faster on my.
Onion! Onion! Onion, onion! Boy, onion!
I should have saved. Yeah, I had a strange dream with the fox, and essentially how I ended up dying in the woods. And the deer saw my. Alright, I'm saving. I don't get what the auto mode's supposed to do, because it's not. Alright, I'm actually going to save here. And I'm going to talk with Anatoly. Of course you do. How else would you keep us? Please get away from me. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've never actually gone in the basement, so I have no idea what's down there. Do I not have a high enough relationship level that they can leave? No. Bye, Anatoly. Bye. Bam. Achievement. See you soon, little guy. I guess we can all do now is wait. Good night. Here goes the fridge and go to sleep. I did tell him the truth. I did tell him. Missing him already. Right, girls up. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear a scraping from the floor. You find how this isn't a good time right now. No laughing matter. I'm worried about Grigor. He's as tall as a tree and as dumb as bricks. What's the root of that? Another Chromebook classic. You're very unpopular right now, and that's the true reference, get it? Anyways, you need to protect Grigor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency combat meeting and told me to give you that mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Grigor at all costs, understood? You nod. Ha ha ha, at least you can get that right. On the roll today, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you sometime, whatever he said. He's fell asleep. Yeah, I had a feeling since the beginning she was going to be lying on the table in front of you. You take a bit of the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working with the saw, you cut the... Okay, some of the saw goes... trying to cut the towel before wrapping, much better. You hear something approaching as you clench your fists and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake up in a close foot. You wake up in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or you found some meat? Everyone's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after everyone's done. Karen runs in the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me now. You don't argue. Karen got her hands. She turns the box, showing it. You thought she was cornered, concerned with rationing. Oh God, already. They always do. Enjoy that little meal. These are the meat. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. Don't need to ration anything now. They're more determined than before. Yeah. Or the meat is Anatoly, isn't it? Good right, you were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. Now it's all I can think about. I read the book on the cropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? Yeah, right. Is that what I think it is? Yeah. I know how to butcher people. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny. That's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. You know Grigor can't swim, right? He waited next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? One way or another. Oh, I waited for him to come back. I think you know it needs to be done. Yep. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain when he wakes up. All he has to do is stand back and let me work on him. Will you do this for me? Do I give in to the red-haired girl? Sure. I'm playing this game anyways again. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Oh, my relationship's only gone up a little bit with her. Gregor, it's been a while since you had some water. Come drink with us. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened. We arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us. Yeah. I forgot I was supposed to be reading this. He introduced himself and asked me if he wanted to hold on to butterflies. I never held them before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws, and he never. I know. Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. What the hell? What the hell was Karen's liquid? His face starts to droop. I think we best have an early bedtime. Let me help you on the couch, Gregor. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please come to Gregor when he wakes up, okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. You leave her alone, going to the bedroom, crawling into the bed until he's alone. You fall asleep almost instantly. I know I'm doing this like completely wrong, but wake up, sleepyhead. You're having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a good job. Mariah, I see you back there. I'm saving. I got in bed with Karen. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. We're cutting off their limbs. Why? He's a little weak from blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. Why? What is it, Gregor? Where am I? Oh God, you're stupid. Maybe he's been. This was just quit. You would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking were in the Cropsey book. What are you talking about? It's spelled out for you. You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put your limbs away for safekeeping. That's like was pretty tasty, huh? It goes pale. Us for a big breakfast. Ha 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 ha. Don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Speaking of which, what is I'm cooking another trunk? I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey. All I wanted to do is keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me? No. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. I just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking in by the tent and I smelled something amazing. I came out of the fresh grass and dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw it away, a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least that's what I thought. I came ill with agonizing. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, there had to be food for the food. I'd never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. It's getting too lighthearted. Headed to hold a good conversation. Haha. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? Gregor was a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. The cabin chilled me to the bones, or what's left of them. Please, consider this my dying wish. Thank you. Much warmer now. No! Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor! And you watched the loss of your Earth's lungs. What the hell do you think you're doing? We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to find the other remains. Gregor, you look at the pile of dishes. Your mind starts to wander.
Hello.
Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us here to find.
Yes,
Can you find us, all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is, and I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair, so watch out for that knife. Probably best avoid the knife. Wait, isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? That's what I've been saying. You shrug. As a leader of the Trumpets, it's important for you to find the ball, so please don't forget about it.
Yeah.
Good luck. Courage rolls away. Oh, we have had a secret now. Neglecting the Trumpets lately. I heard to play with them, right? Good. Yeah, let's talk to Karen and deliver. There's a Karen slicing away at a block of wood. Figures remains have been stored for safekeeping. Grab all the blood off the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? I'll put a knife. Do you want one? Give me 5 weeks. I'm behind schedule right now. I'm not wasting. You're wasting your time. Are you leaving soon? The basement key is probably in the kitchen. Come back if you get lost. I think Cameron hit the kitchen. I'm getting deja vu. Behind the wood pile. It was bricks the same height.
Cabbage.
Hold down. No, that's getting through the mouse hole of the shore.
Cabbage.
Cabbage has joined the party 4 Trumpets ago. Keep it up, and you'll be rid of Trumpets in no time.
Cabbage.
You found the basement key.
Yeah.
There it is. In the room, we found a potato. Check behind the cauldron. Oh, there's the bone. Found them.
Onion.
Today.
Onion. Boy, boy. Onion.
Are you scared of the red hair woman or someone? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa.
Boy.
Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah and Tilly and Gregor. But yikes. 3 people gone less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night though, right? I'd probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back.
Hello. Boy, boy.
No problem. There's nothing else to do.
Boy, boy. Cabbage. Hello.
Let's move out. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb, and your legs aren't moving. Oh well. Yep. She put something in my food. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Yeah, she's going to eat me too. Everyone's secretly found bread. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Bread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible things. He's my role model. A crumby idea. Remember what happened last time with potato? I mean, we have to choose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go? We want to go back downstairs?
Cabbage.
Ain't sure how funny the potato is. Okay. What's downstairs? I've never been downstairs. I'm assuming downstairs is dead people. Bread has run the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drilling? All three trumpets are staring at you.
Boy.
You think you're eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again.
Boy.
I think I heard her over the basement door. Perfect. Trumpets.
Yes.
Rosie out. Yeah, let's talk about that again. Two more to go. Your head feels like it's gonna crack open. Your hands are completely numb. This one's lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. Two more to go. You check. Gregor has left the cabin. Where is she? Goosebumps are all over you. She's here. The birds. You can hear the pin drop. You're breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again.
Hi, Raspberry. Boy. Yes, my dinner.
Oh yeah? What's in the basement? I should have gone in the basement. Raspberries run the party. One more to go. Don't worry, the basement's already unlocked. Oh crap! Red hair woman's coming over here. Trumpets, let's hide out. Found you. And now we can wait. I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep them. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like your car. Okay. Thanks, darling. The darkness. You locked the basement door. Did you just lock the door? You blocked out the screens of range and burgeoning. And then they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. They won't end. I need a knife. There's more knives in the kitchen. You slept in today. The pounding is completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You just have to open your eyes. You must have slept locked in the bathroom last night. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on the objects in the bathroom to get more information or hiding clues. If you're stuck, just wait around a bit and get objects in the speaker from the room.
Cabbage. Hello.
Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle. Ha ha ha. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a bit. You lock the bathroom door. Sometimes it's the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, I need to conduct my next ski campus meeting. Later. That was all. There had to be more in that room. She's going to die in the basement, isn't she? I could technically go like a week and a half. Cup. Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen said, oh, I missed that. Wait. Hold on, I missed that. I missed that. I missed what that was.
Hello.
That was Gregor, wasn't it? Wake up, sleepyhead. Just your imagination again. I am going to save. Somebody's at the door. Click the doorknob. Wait for next. Yeah, hello. That can't be the real Gregor. You've determined the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on immediately, others linger, and some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack, or get you to fall down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way to find it which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. Look out the window. Oh, it's it. But not after locking her inside the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin playing food out here. No. I'm busy, you forgot to eat. I think it's for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was way too obvious. You're about to meet. You lose more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well, you decide to curl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Day. Okay, 23,479. You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted. The rain has gone away. You wake up in a cold sweat. This is not a trick, or that's spilled. Good morning. She's still sticking around. You can hear it to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise is coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. The description stuck in the wood of the couch. And something is approaching. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. You go over to investigate. A cold wind is blowing through the door. You get a cold goosebumps on your arms. Is this You wake up in a cold sweat. Day 14. There. Finally, day has passed correctly. Day 15. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head. You can still hear Smogagore here. Should you have intervened with Karen? This probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also meant led to your death. Yeah, the couch is still comfortable even after Gregor has imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which starts to get sleep. Day 16. I'm assuming there's multiple endings in this game. You must have woken up too early today. It's pitch black. Pick up the flashlight near Anatoly. The first note you ever received. You got it, and the messenger puts a smile on your face. Oh, this is my cabin. There's no sticking out in the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I'll need to get the others involved. I have left my payments outside the door and not pay any price. Please let her go. We don't want anyone involved in this. You take the mother note with you. You decide to lay back down on the couch for the rest of your life. Rest of your sleep. You sleepwalk again. You hear potato mumbling in the drawer. Hello, potato. Oh, it's you again. Tell me. In the first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute to come up with nothing. Yeah, I was wondering that too. It was worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You were apparently collapsing in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into the halls, or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? It must be the addiction to meat, haha. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Yes. You tell Potato the secret. Well, I didn't think you'd be too enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already, but it is good information to take with me. Thank you. That was the right thing to tell Potato, haha. It was nice to watch you fall apart. What does the red-haired woman have in store for you? We haven't thought about her in a while. How many days has she been down there? You do realize she's probably feasting on the Thuri. She's much stronger than you the last time you saw her. Ha ha ha. Go downstairs and put an end to this. Not for the trumpet, just for me. You heard the footsteps at the door. Quickly to the math in your head and determine you're going to be dead in the basement. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. It's just a staircase, nothing to be scared of. Achievement, nothing to be scared of. Begin your descent. Something is approaching. It's gonna be Karen. Mariah, can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them to the disgusting hungry. All that water is under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here and loads of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice: beware of Karen. Yeah, she's a little ill beyond repair. Figure will try to talk to you out of reaching. Will try to talk to you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will talk you into leaving the cabin, and Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. Thank you for being kind to me. I didn't believe the whispers at first. At first, you feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. Something is approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear the gnat knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants us to leave. Mariah was so worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while you took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? Oh, that. If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when the light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen. You feel leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. air pressure down here gets greater. You feel like you're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. It's gonna be Anatoly. Oh, I thought you'd still be fending off at Gregory right now. Tell me about meeting with Gregor. Oh, I was going to try to see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no feeling you, huh? You survived this long and now you need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us. Waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms? Ha ha ha. Down there, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sort of things. So many whispers down here. Are all the things I was dreaming about what I've done? And it ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon. You feel until I'm leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. It's solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You look around the wall blindly and locate the light switch.
Hello!
You've come so far. Proud of you. The leading of it, I want to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call to us and we'll be there.
Boy, boy, boy!
I'm gonna let you down here. When you're least expected, we'll roll with you. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry. Very cruel even for me. Your ears. Oh, look, potato. Your ears have so much dirt in them. They probably grow potatoes. Work on their jokes, potato. Sure. Or aren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. What happened? I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that, potato. But thank you for coming along with us. I wouldn't call it the change of heart, but you really never had one, potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter. That's enough. Jumpets, let's help out. What the hell did I do down there? You feel took you long enough. Oh hi. Let's end this. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Ow. You're gonna dodge. Karen licks her lips. You will fit in the cauldron. I'm gonna dodge again. Karen's looking winded. Yeah. Ow. Oh, your face changed. Jumpets? So quick after all these years. You ask Cabbage if this reminds her of Potato in the room. Of course. He wasn't as dangerous as the red-haired girl though. Oh my god. Are all of them like what she is? Just an absolute loser. Inside voices Cabbage. Might not have the chance to get the shirt as longer as Potato. They were humans. Gained 5 HP. I lost that HP again. Ah, she's gonna kill me. It'll be fascinating to see what happens if you lose. Yeah, you fucking. She jukes around it. She missed. It's over. She lost. Oh, this is animated. Uh-oh. Yep. I killed her. Because I'm a murderer. I want my knife back. Finish one last job. Karen Smith stumbles down the hall, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch dark here. The rot is decaying flesh is nauseating. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making the room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. This is swirling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost feels as best. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of meadew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of the door from within. You head east, opening the doors. You feel Karen's presence close by. Hello. 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 Hello, Mariah and Tony and Gregor. Back together again. Drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned. Where's Karen? Lost in the abyss. Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound by the cabin, to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound by to different rules. Oh, wait. Always fine. Okay, I am always. You wretch. You abomination. You whore. Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Yes, Karen. Recap what you have sown. Mariah and Tony, Gregor, Karen. I'll never forget you. Cooking companions. Give me 1 second. This is. There's no way this is what's it. There's so much more that's in this game. I know that much. You found all the hidden notes. Thanks for playing. You unlock another unlockable recipe. You find a recipe which should have never been attempted. You find an unlockable recipe. I'm gonna have to replay this game because there's so much more in this. I just did the one where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for this, and just kind of go with the flow. Yeah, Anatoly had a pet. Play Cooking Mama. No, yeah, Anatoly had a pet. I guess it like died outside. Oh, my camera's blurry now. Oh, whatever. Yeah, he had a pet. And really did say see ya. Psychological horror. That's from that's probably a super old message because I haven't looked at my stream chat in a long time. I didn't. And you? What about me? I wasn't paying attention. Not done yet. That's the achievement I just got. Was not done yet. Plenty of meat still on those bones. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. Oh! We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only thing we found out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've asked thousands of times. Did you come on your real free will or were you sent? We were technically sent. Yeah, totally. We came here on our free will. The woman looked confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat and coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be. Isn't the trail steep? Yeah. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, and it has everything. Finally, a place I can put to read. This is my cabin, and I kill people here. You already know the rest of the story now, right? Wrong. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. If you survive, you'll gain some additional insight in the world of cooking companions. It's also unlocking a new game plus and Chumpet's only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. If you make it to the end and unlock the Chumpet's cabin courses, a Chumpet only event for your new humans. Most of them plays in a pitch dark room with headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry, you'll get an opportunity zone and New Game Plus. You should really make a manual save now, don't hesitate. Yeah. Thank you for getting this far, your bravery is commendable and rewarded. Thanks for playing. Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. You're gonna wake up in the bathroom again. That's from I'm Scared. This is my room. Do you see how dark it is? Oh my god. It's cold. But I can... Did these people make I'm Scared? Look at me. Are you scared? Yeah, I'm running. I'm running. I am scared. I'm scared too. You wake up in a cold sweat. Hello, Mariah. Mariah's presence is arranged. She's beckoning you to follow her. You get up and leave the bedroom. I said he wrote such a horrible nightmare. Here's some preface. This is... It's like Agent's Claim. It's take a few pieces of meat. You lose more of your humanity. Murder. That's the best way to put this. Are they still upset? You hear Victor take a nap. There's no way that's... which one of them is causing this? Mariah, Antoni, Gregor? You crawl into bed. Oh yeah, the ghost is Day blank. Day 616. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen. You're dead, Karen. I'm back here. Karen isn't here. It sounds like she's whistling, whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to the They're trick. Wait, what? Who's still missing, Karen? Someone is stepping in the window. It's probably Antoni. Yep, there he is. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Anatoly, how you done, Anatoly? They're getting more bold in their actions. You hear it? You had to bet to sleep on it. I thought I was at the end of the game. There's so much more. Jesus. The sheets are drenched in sweat. You can scrub. You can catch something out from the corner of your eye. You roll up and see what it is. There was a bone under there last time. It was like 6:03 a.m. Nothing can move around the bedroom anymore. It's just your imagination again. You head to the basement door. Is Karen still alive? Cold wind blows the crack. Yep, there she is. You wake up in a cold sweat. The door is locked. One of them had the key in here. Where do you want to check first? Inside the muscle. Champettes do this. It's empty like your soul. Mouse poops and everything. She's swept. Why aren't there towels under here? I'm gonna keep checking. How'd you miss this? You notice a note underneath the bathtub. This notice of services of the courthouse. You're being accused of defying crown. Public disturbance, foul language and demeanor. Refusal to testify court cases. Court cases refused to agree to the search warrant of property. Your hearing is scheduled for October 20th. Failure to attend result in immediate arrest and penalties of hanging. Okay. Court summons letter with you. 1 out of 5 for taking notes. Yes. You feel a chilly presence on there behind you. The key is pushed into your hand. You pull your arm out, lifting up the toilet seat. Nothing break. Your hands are shaking incontrollably from the whisper. The key has fallen into the toilet. Yes. Plunge your hand into the toilet, grasp it's gone down the pipe. Oh wow! Really put your hand in the filter. There's a new low for you, haha. Are you finally gonna wash your hands now? The sink isn't working. Oh wow, bacteria be the thing that does you in. Does a pathetic end for such a terrible life. Ha ha ha. The key was even for the bathroom door. It was for the key for the trumpet's treasure chest box. You really stepped in it this time. Ha ha ha. Cabbage told me I had to rescue from this. I wanted to let you starve to death in here, but she insisted. Here you go. A favor you get from me. Goodbye, wrench. It's time to end this. You open the door and get ready for what's next. It's just a staircase, nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. You continue downward. Yeah, I heard the laughing. There's another game I gotta play, so I'm scared. Okay. Keep going downward. Closer, Karen, each step. Something is approaching. Where's it going? They try to trap me. You get it downwards. Yeah, a bit better. I'm a fucking psychopath. There it is. Esto torre perrero aquí. Estás con frío. You shake your head. Oh. Vamos a hacer la explanada, ok? Y tener todos que queremos al voce. Entonces, no para de susurrar sombra gala del pasajero. Viejo voce no final. I didn't know what any of that meant, because I don't know my Spanish very well anymore, but something about final, something going somewhere. Hey, I guess this is gonna be the final place or whatever. Yo, hold your breath and continue downward. Yes. Something is approaching. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked on it, because I was clicking on it. This game is purely fictitious. I cannot harm you in any way, shape, or form. Says in all different languages. You regain consciousness, you're falling down the staircase. You can awaken from the note with the next to your head. It's difficult to read, but you can make out those sentences. Don't get up before Saturday. Take the Saturday note with you. The sound of the rain is completely stopped down here, and your eyes are strained from down here. The pressure is compressed, and you feel like you're trapped under miles of ocean. You climb downwards. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You notice you look blindly until you fill the room with 4 directions. You can make out the outlines of storefronts in each direction. Which way should you go? East. No, east was towards Karen. Let's go north. You open the northern door. I should have saved. Too late. Runs you to an underground cave and makes it the door to the hallway. You have a bad feeling about opening it, though. Open it? No. You leave the door staring at it. The door gets colder and colder because you get sleepy. As you lay on the ground, your flinches. You pulse, you wake up in a cold sweat. It goes south. You begin sweating more than usual. There's a door at the end of the hallway, but you feel so hot like you're gonna pass out. You slowly open the door and a crack and peer inside. Finds covered in entire. Hello. You wake up in a cold sweat. You're lying in the middle of the floor directions. Which way do you want to go? I'm actually gonna save this time. I want southeast. Maybe now is not the time for this. You want to walk back to the basement steps, trying to remember why you came this far. Found you. What? Let's end this. I've already killed Karen. Yeah. I was gonna say, what the heck? Oh, I kept stabbing her. Karen escapes down the hallway, leaving a trail of blood behind her. You follow her into the room in the east. Hello, Karen. Turn on the light. Recap what you have sown. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. I'll never forget you. The nightmare is over. Finish nightmare mode. Is this the actual one now?
Time is so much fun and
It's not.
nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement.
Yeah.
Cooking
Please refrain going into the basement.
companions, your life just might end. Cooking companions, don't
So
trust
now that my
that
webcam decided to.
onion. Cooking time is so
Oh
much
my
fun
God.
and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end.
Yeah, it might if you go in the basement. like the. I had a feeling me sending those people out, I would sleepwalk and kill them. I had a feeling that's what was gonna happen. Oh no, it's pulling a reference to Cuphead. Onion, raspberry, bread, potato.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Chumpet's Cannon Courses. We missed school too much, so we wanted to bring it back. Honest, I'll be playing the role teacher here today. Call me Miss Cabbage if you like. What's this role thing, right?
It's
Haha.
funny.
Trying to learn some new things today. This game keeps going. Me too. Aren't you excited, Potato? I dropped out of grade school so I could work as a butcher. At the butcher. That's just really depressing. Are these all the people from my dreams? He's quick bike. He doesn't back. You three are terrible. at whispering.
Cabbage. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. Onion.
Your brand is porridge right now, right? These courses would be perfect for that.
Cabbage.
That's correct, Onion. And the best part, no silly humans interrupt things. Right? Ha ha ha. Ghosts aren't real silly. Yes, about that's enough. No questions about ghosts today.
Onion.
Save it for practicing medium stinky. Got a cornbread classic for you. Discuss favorite food. Blueberry. I need to get bread. Joke bug. These puns are pathetic. Let's begin. Then listen to Chompets, although you have the feeling something else is in play.
Cabbage.
For the first one, so it was like by the nasty oven. One of us was baked into a crust. You threw half of it away without hesitation. Human life is completely disposable to you. That's enough. I seem to have lost my place in the teaching curriculum.
Oh,
Let's talk
cabbage.
about the cauldron instead. Bronze Age, yeah. Let's see. The cauldron of the image work at the garden of the Gifting Delights. Our birdman was wearing one as a crown. He eats and poops sound at hell. Yikes.
Aw.
Wouldn't want to fall into a hole. Was placed into the cauldron, stirring for a day straight. The smell was so foul. Clung to the linens in the cabin, absolutely revolting.
Cabbage.
Need to speak with you for a minute in private. Do awkwardly leave the bedroom. Wait for the bedroom, slamming the big door behind them. You can hear the cabbage chewing out its raspberry. What's another name for Brussels sprouts? Cabbage Patch Kids. Bread, that wasn't even a pun. Or a joke.
Oi, oi,
It was more like a stalling. Raspberry, is there anything you'd like to say?
Raspberry.
There is cabbage. Committing crimes against humanity. You're a scourge on this earth, sent to punish us. Cabbage may forgive you, but I never will. Wow, look at the time. It's confused.
Cabbage.
Yeah. Did you learn anything this time, or did you have a loaf around? Ha ha ha. Are you remembering it yet? Just try me in the boiling water sometime. Really loosens the meat off those old bones. Right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ash in the oven. Have you seen that knife? Yikes, big enough to cleave cabbage in two. Still leftovers in here. Dig in. The rules are different for everyone that died in the cabin. Everyone that does will know the kitchen well. The lucky ones are dead when cooked. The others have told us what you did to them. How many generations I brutally at your hands before you gave up? How old am I? Is this what your arthritis has stopped you, or did you just eventually feel remorse? That's enough. Thanks for playing along today. It was fun to revisit some old topics. Let's sleep on this. Some of this. Made your bed. Sweet dreams. Alright. Where's a walkthrough for the game. Welcome to the New Game Plus. This playroom will have different log events and decisions to make. And it's like quicker and start with 3 hearts each. Use that to pick back the reference types. They highly recommend you to create a manual save file right now so it's a shorter game for you. Alright, third page 7. Rather than that be able available to max. Thank you for playing Cookin Companions. Oh, almost I forgot. Jump scare mode activated. Just kidding. Everyone just more. Okay, I am leaving. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's it for now. I gotta go back through New Game Plus and get all that jazz. That's so much, though. Jesus Christ, though. Good game. Very good game. Alright.